Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 28th episode of World Trigger. And last episode, we actually battled Ron Benin and defeated him, it seems like. I mean, we stabbed him. So that should do the job, hopefully. I guess we could hope. But these guys are pretty tough, you know, they got their horns, they got their powerful triggers, they're no joke, so hopefully that did take him down. It was definitely an epic stab, you know, a lot of screaming and stuff, so hopefully it did the job. I guess we'll see one way or the other. So let's get into the episode so we can do that. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yes, this part. But yeah, last fight was pretty cool because we got to see, you know, Midorikawa clearly learning some stuff from his encounters with Yuma. Getting to see what such a powerful trigger can do when such a powerful trigger user wields it. You know, like neighbor enemy triggers. But the fight continues. There's still plenty of humanoid neighbors left to beat, even if Ron Benin has been taken down. Because there's still Enadora, the black trigger user, which will probably be the biggest pain to kill. Yusei, which is almost as difficult because he has his magnetic particle tentacles, whatever you want to call those, which is crazy. You got Mira that can, you know, kind of bail them out if things get too bad. I mean, see what Visa can do, and I'm sure he's old and wise and got some tricks up his sleeves. Even if he's too old to have gotten the horn implants, he still probably is no joke either. Yeah, he was very cocky in his manner of fighting. And that's where we left off. Yeah, we just dive bomb stabbed him with the spear. Organon user. I guess that's the name of a trigger. Yes, back to our back and forth screaming. I just gotta see it a second time, I guess. It probably wasn't intended to be funny, but it is. Okay, looks like you really got him there. Not that he seems too concerned, but... Okay, so Visa's probably not gonna underestimate us like Enadora and Ron Benin did. So Visa probably will be quite a challenge. Yeah, he's lost his Trion body. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, that's Mira's doing. So yeah, this is her bailing him out. I imagine her ability being similar to Kurogiri from My Hero Academia, but it's even better. You can actually see people through the portal and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking portal. Even though there's the edges of it, the way it's all misty. Yeah, we need to not push it. He's out of the fight. That's what matters. Like, he's done. This conflict is no longer going to have him as a part of it. At least not directly. Yes, now we can get to celebrate. Yes, not celebrate too much because there is more to do. Like I said, most of the humanoid trigger users are still around. Humanoid neighbors, I don't know why I combined that. Yeah, if we all survive, which I hope we do. Because we beat Ranbane, I guess. So I guess his side effect recalibrates when you defeat a new significant opponent. That they did. It's great. Well, there's right now they're fine. But still danger. That's not very reassuring. Wow, they're very interesting visual for this. Just I guess that made it simple to understand. Well, the base is probably the best location to survive, unless they break through. Which is not impossible, they almost did it before. I guess whatever the episode was titled, I guess that's that trigger. Because it's the only really weird looking one we've seen. Come on, Konami. Yeah, this guy is definitely no pushover. She is. She's one of the best border agents. Like top 5. You could try going home. Just a suggestion. Well, more serious than some of the other people he's with. Oh, a Treon soldier. I was like, what is that? But yeah, just a standard Treon soldier. Well, he's not after you, he's after the C ranks. Well, well then let's do something. It's, oh. I just have a bad feeling. Yeah, there's been some damage. Oh, is that why he said that? Yeah, let's do our best. I bet you are. Oh. Oh god, this isn't fair. This isn't remotely fair. You can't fight them both. That's not gonna happen. No, the weird trigger that Visa has. Hopefully, you know, Yuma and Jean can jump in there and help, but they're kind of worried more about Chica and Mikumo. The vents. Oh no. Oh no. That's a problem. I guess they didn't have to break through the walls to get in. What's he gonna do in it now that he's in there? He's just that desperate for action? He figures he has to respond to this somehow. Either that or just hoping to destroy the chain of command, which I guess would be a valid strategy. But just that this is Anadora we're talking about, so... And our opening, only 9 minutes in. Not bad. All those black silhouette people, it's like I'm watching Ruby. Season 1. But yeah, Anadora's in the building. That's what we know for sure, and that's a problem. They never accounted for, a trigger used to be able to become a blob and go through the vents. I'm sure that never occurred to them. That's why block triggers are so dangerous. You never know what you're gonna have to deal with. Although, wouldn't Mira be able to, like, teleport into there? Like, I just thought of that, but if she can portal people, then couldn't she just portal, like, in there? Or is, like, the tree on walls where they prevent that? I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. I just consider the possibility that now that Anadora's in there, she could just, like, portal right next to him, maybe, like, bring more people in there. More Treon soldiers, more something. Because if she can't portal through there, and he gets in trouble, he's not escaping. So, if that is a limitation, that it could be a chance of getting a prisoner. But anyway, I'm going too far ahead of myself here. Probably gonna have to at least spend a few episodes dealing with him. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Not the computers. Airheaded rats? What kind of insult is that? Okay, so really it's just him going off on his own. That makes sense. Your way of doing things is too reckless. This is a very simple soldier. Yeah. They're both pretty strong, so I'm sure they could do well. But hopefully we can take him down. He did punch a rabbit. Surprisingly, he's not a bad spot. Like, arguably in the worst spot of everyone. Huh. I don't blame him. So yeah, Replica's here, so... I forgot about him. Oh, a trap! A Treon's trap. I don't think he did much, but... It hopefully did something. Yeah. He kinda has to be. He's not gonna beat both of you. Like, that's not gonna happen. But as usual, Visa's wisdom is proving to be a pain. The best thing you can do is distract you two so you can't help, you can't do anything bad anywhere else. I want to chop him up. And he really is just really ripped. Just how powerful are you with that trigger? Exactly, because you're building it up a lot. Wish I remember the name of it, but I only got to see it once. No, you do not have my permission. Organon, that's what it was. Organon. Yeah, can you dodge something like that, though? That sort of attack? Oh god, it even just... it destroyed everything. Okay, that's a problem. I guess so. Or at least similar. Well, he said it was better away, so... It probably had something to do with it. But if we can capture that'd be good. Yeah, it's not a good fight to want to be in. Tamakoma has some of the best people, so you know, not best A rank, I guess I should say. Uh yeah, I don't think I could just chop an arm off that easily, even if I knew it was just a Trion arm. Okay, that's a problem. He's not gonna take him down this quickly, is he? Because losing him is not good. It definitely seems tricky. Are we getting flashbacks? Some Reggie flashbacks? Yeah. That's how he gets people to do things. But we're not normal. Yeah, it's more of this. I guess he's actually talking about Visa here. More like a national treasure. Yeah, that is bad manners. Very rude. Yeah, we don't all be we don't all want to be near that trigger. Yeah, I guess Reiji would be one of the more level-headed ones. Yeah, basically buy time as best you can and stay alive as long as you can. But it's easier said than done when you're dealing with a trigger like that. Little dagger. Oh, right in the leg. Well, he didn't last very long, but at least it did some damage there. Yeah, that was your bad. At least he was able to do some damage to him. That's good. Oh god. It's like a railgun. I know, right, Reiji? What's wrong with you? He's still going. Probably not, but hitting him in the leg was useful. Why don't you get out there and fight instead of mouthing off, Yotaro? I don't know. That was a very powerful trigger you were dealing with. Yeah, Konami's still out there. Kyosuke's still out there. More importantly, Konami's still out there. Yeah, you can't block that. Don't be silly, rabbit. Nice pose. Mikumo's still alive, that's good. Yuma and Jean's still alive as well. Uh, well, Does anybody have a backup key? Well, the base is having some problems, okay? Like, it might not be the safest spot anymore, honestly. Who knows how much damage Anadora has done since it got in there. I guess that's Yusei and Visa, because they were flying. Somehow. Okay, so that's what her side effect was. I don't remember if they ever clarified whether it was sensing Trion or sensing enemies, but I kind of clarified. It's definitely a cutting-edge trigger. Please don't slice any of our friends. Oh, damn. What was that? No, seriously, what was that? Oh, Gene. You really nailed that landing. Hopefully you can stand. Gene is pretty brave. He's pretty cool. And yeah, now that Gene's here, the Power Elite, we're all saved, so it's all good. And Yuma. Oh, yes, that's Yuma, right? Going for the early attack. Of course, if he still blocked it, but... Yeah, did I forget to mention the Wii? My bad. That was a great way to start the fight, Yuma. I appreciate that. It's even better than Gene's entrance. You just start out by drop kicking the enemy. So Replica is familiar with it, that's good. One of, so what are the others? And how many do they have? Like 3? They must be really desperate for Trion. That sounds amazing. I guess so. Where do I sign up to be one? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be talking about. But I guess we didn't get to find out much about it because you wasted so much time. Yeah. Just trying to avoid watching the preview because it's just sometimes a little bit too spoiler. Anyway, that was the 28th episode of World Trigger. And this episode, yeah, Reiji really had to step up. And as we found out, Gene actually gave him some, advice, instructions, whatever you want to call it, in regards to this fight, because his side effect tells him about, obviously not all the specifics, but it does tell him about Visa and his special trigger. And Reiji pretty much had the job to just delay them as best he can. However, he didn't do a great job of that, really. Yotaro made sure to really drive that point home when he got back after his bailout. But, I mean, he did as best as he could. I mean, he was facing off against Hyuse with his very special cutting edge trigger, and Visa, the very wise old dude with the National Treasure trigger, so that's not exactly fair. Reiji is one of the best A ranks. So it definitely makes sense that he would be he's very powerful and all-rounder, very, very strong. So he would have a better chance than most non-S ranks, of course. But still, that wasn't a fair fight, like not even close. That was just, it sucked. But he definitely tried to make as many traps and countermeasures and trying to have a defensive play as best he could. But, you know, just when your opponent can take down a building and most of what's around it, that's a problem. You can't really do too much because he was going in blind. He didn't know anything about this trigger, the Organon. And Visa even commented like, "Hey, you know, the people that see this for the first time, they never can face it. They never survive, you know. So don't feel too bad." Basically saying that once you know exactly how it works, it's probably a bit easier to deal with. But he didn't even have that advantage, so that's unfortunate. However, obviously you did have their, you know, they'll I don't know what you call them, you know, the person on the headset, you know. She was able to scan it, so hopefully we got a little bit of information off of that, even though it was so fast, like lightning fast or whatever she said. But still, you know, it's fine. I just love he was able to do a little bit of damage to Visa. He just shield became a dagger, just threw it. You know, Visa kind of dropped the ball a bit there, got a little too close to his not quite yet defeated opponent. So that was, you know, that was his bad, and then he just bailed out after that. So definitely, at least it wasn't, you know, as bad as it could have been, which I guess is the takeaway there. But yeah, we did confirm that Ranbanen definitely was defeated. I was a little bit concerned that maybe he'd be like, "I'm not done quite yet. Self-destruct." I was kind of thinking something like that may happen, but luckily we didn't go down that road. Mira was able to save him, however, which I figured. I mean, we may get one prisoner overall, but it wouldn't be like the first person defeated or anything like that. I think if we were going to get any prisoner, it would be Enador because he's like in HQ. I still don't know if Mira can teleport into there or not because, I mean, they said something about forcibly retrieving him, but I don't know if they meant like portaling in there and pulling him out or just like giving him an order to leave. Like it could have been either one, really. So I'm not sure because if she can't portal in there, I'm 70% sure that Enadora will end up as our prisoner. If she can, then it's more like 30%. But anyway, yeah, Enadora is definitely causing a mess because Mikomo and the gang weren't even able to get through one of the doors because, you know, Anadora's done so much damage, the systems are probably down. So that's a problem. Definitely a problem. And especially because, yeah, we were sitting ducks out there, and then you just had Hyusei and Visa just fall from the sky and ready for combat, which sucks, but it sucks a little bit less when you realize that, you know, Jean and Yuma are also going to fall from the sky and join the conflict, you know. Jean did a pretty good job of his entrance and all, but Yuma really nailed it. Just boom, hit Visa immediately. He knows who the true threat is there. But of course, like always, Visa just blocks it. If the National Treasure is supposed to be like a black trigger, I wonder what kind of, like, if it can do anything special. Like, what I'm saying is, I wonder if Visa has a side effect. That's what I'm saying. But I guess I don't know. But yeah, very quickly that became the primary spot of conflict because we have two very powerful enemy trigger users. We have two very powerful, you know, ally trigger users. So, you know, that's where our main characters are, Mikomo and Yuma. That's where Chika is, the biggest target. So that really is the spot of conflict right now. The only thing even comparable to it would be headquarters within Adora. That's the only comparable spot, but that is the main conflict spot right now. Until people disperse a bit more, which they probably will once, you know, once a lot of fighting has happened, we'll probably split up a bit more. But for now, that is the primary battlefield right there. Everywhere else is just whatever. See, Konami. Yeah, even Konami couldn't do that well against Visa, but she can chop up those bunny rabbits just fine, which is great to see. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, it was cool getting to see Mira's trigger, you know, her portals, so we got to confirm that's exactly how it works. It's pretty much what I expected, but it looked a little bit cooler than I expected. Let's see. But yeah. And it would have been nice if Reiji was able to do more, but he did go out in a pretty cool way, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. You know, I'm not going to be like Yotaro, who doesn't fight at all and then just, you know, parades, reprimands, whatever, scolds, whatever the word is, the people for not doing well enough. But anyway, yeah, next episode definitely building up to be a really epic battle there, so looking forward to that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.